I think she's done this exactly right in this sense. First, I think she was correct in staying out of this and letting this, and there has been vitriol and hatred directed at her. Unsupportable, as you said. There's not a single shred of any evidence that anything she said or did in the campaign had a connection to this individual, who apparently bore a grudge for 3 years against the congresswoman. And 3 years ago, and 3 years ago, she was still governor of Alaska. I think she's got to respond to this, because this is an insupportable slander. It is vicious. Columnists like David Brooks say that, people who condemn the viciousness are engaged in this vicious attack upon her. I think to say what she did, call it what it is reprehensible and insupportable slander. And the other part of her statement I thought was exactly right. So I think the decent interval that she waited for 4 days while this was going on before responding was correct. And frankly, I thought it was an excellent statement. With regard to the phrase blood libel, that of course refers to the libel that was used in the Middle Ages, charges against Jews which were utterly unsupportable slanders. And I think she's using it in that context.
Well,
what I'm saying is,
this woman is not a dispenser of hate.
She's a victim of hate. And I think there's an awful lot of people.
Come on, she's no victim.
In the last several days.
She's no victim.
What?
She's been out there taunting people for 2 years.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. But you do not draw a moral connection or moral dots between Sarah Palin's statement.
At the beginning that
I'm talking to Andrea, between her statements and what happened, what that evil individual did, and that is what is being done. And that, to me, is unsupportable slander. It is outrageous. She has a right and an obligation to respond after taking this for 4 days. And I do think people have been responding to the people who have been doing this, and we know who they are.